How did you feel about the performance there? Lackluster? That wasn't really the problem.
I don't know. It's hard to decide. We didn't really see a ton of Goku. I think more it was like the synergy just wasn't there with heroic abilities again. Like for me, it was more the stage dives. Just didn't seem to do a whole lot. But again, Buds, the one time they almost had a kill, Buds had a money cleanse to get Vala out of that position.
Yeah, and he did the peel coming out for Buds. So for me, I was impressed most by Buds, I think, throughout that entire game for sure. And yeah, I agree. The stage dive, you know, it didn't feel like it did too much. Granted, it wasn't like it was Soray's stage dive specifically. It's just a stage dive. Doesn't feel like it does that much in terms of impact of the game. So interesting choice how it played out. And in the end, Team 8 just keeps doing what they do best, I guess, is really just picking Medivh and winning the game, or putting Glorong at least on one of his heroes and then winning.
Well, we've got one game left for them if they want to close out this series. We're going to go to a break, and after that, we'll be back with game number 3.
Everything that I do in my life is working towards getting on to the big stage of video gaming.
I don't want to get second place this year. Like, I'm going for first. I won't be happy unless we win.
My name is Andrew Rodriguez, and I go to University of Texas at Arlington.
Daniel Lee, and I go to University of Connecticut.
My name is David Young, and I go to school at University of Tennessee, Knoxville.
My name is Michael Udall, and I go to ASU.
Heroes of the Dorm is an amateur tournament focused on college teams, playing not for prize money, but for tuition.
This is my first year competing in Heroes of the Dorm. Gaming at first was just a hobby, but now it's kind of evolved into part of my life.
I grew up in Mesa, Arizona. Gaming was definitely frowned upon.
I would think, gee, what a waste of time. You guys ought to be studying algebra or anything worthwhile.
My parents used to hate when I played, but now they're like, this is so cool, you're going to Seattle for playing a video game.
Hello and welcome to the Heroes of the Dorm Heroic Four. Here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, 4 college teams have come to battle it out. We started over a month ago, and now we have Tennessee, UT Arlington, UConn, and Arizona State.
We all felt really good after the win, but we came here to win the whole thing, so the work's not over yet.
You don't reach that level without the dedication and the focus and the endless hours honing your craft.
It's going to take a determination and discipline, just like succeeding in anything in life.
It's intense. That's the best way to put it. Until you play the game and try to excel at it, you have no idea.
An outlet like that where students come together and share the same interests. That's what it's all about.
This was the future of esports that we imagined.
Taking a lot of damage, he blows up in a matter of seconds. Shot low on HP, but the boy with the gun. They are going for the core. They're going to be able to save it in time, and it goes down. GG.
One day I wake up to find that me and my friends are lost. Again! No one said it was your fault, Olaf. But if there's one thing we're good at, it's... getting lost? No, Baylog, we're good at... Now what? Listen, I'm trying to say that if we stick together, there's no obstacle. Oh no! Back up! Oh no! Like I was saying, if we work as a team, the 3 of us, we can accomplish anything. Don't mess with the Vikings. That's right.
Eric, I gotta go, Ramona. Please.
Now? Couldn't you have gone before we left?
Oh.
smash things?
Heroes of the Dorm 2017 is here, and signups are now open. Test your skill for a chance to win tuition for your college career. Find out more at heroesofthedorm.com.
Friends, welcome back to the HGC NA. Teammate are 2-0 above Superstars right now, but Superstars aren't out of it yet. I gotta ask, Dread, is now the time for the cheese?
It is. Get it spicy. I don't want that plain American. I don't want that
like jalapeno cheddar.
I want just like the juiciest. I don't know, like gorgonzola or something weird.
Nazebo? Nazebo cheese is gorgonzola?
Because the garlic, I need a skin of that. The gorgonzola Nazebo. Either way, yeah, no, it's time to break out the cheese. What the map is gonna be, I don't quite know yet. But either way, whatever it is, I hope it's not Gale Force Esports, Zul'jin, Medic, and Vikings. That's all I hope it's not.
Well, we'll see very soon. It all starts with the Battleground, but first let's check out another tweet from you guys hanging out at home, or maybe Bakery. This is from Topic Slayer. Is Teammate legit, or are they legit?
Legit. I think my answer to that would be, out of my two options, legit or legit, I'm going to have to confirm that I, in fact, do agree with you. They are probably legit, yeah.
There you have it. Dread Wisdom about Teammate. Let's go to the Battleground pool again and see where this next game 3 will take place. Very important one. Superstars are down 0-2 in the series so far.
Alrighty. I don't know where. I hope it's not Sky for the cheese. I know that much. I want Tomb. I want Tomb. All right, Braxis, hold up. I'll take the Braxis. I want the Tomb just because I know. Again, I've played with Stray in the past when he was had the spiciest of cheeses there. And Braxis, though, it could produce some.
The fact that Superstars have changed up and not picked first pick, where they have this entire time elsewise when they lose a game gone for first pick, makes me think that it is indeed time for some cheese.
It's time to bust it out.
Indeed.
What is it? Just throw out your craziest idea.
Ooh.
Other than Misha, like that's simple.
What about
that's
Stim Drone Misha?
Okay, that's
with
amateur hour.
Rat?
Let's go.
Whoa, what the heck? Don't come at me with that.
Stimmed Misha?
Yeah, man.
Misha.
Okay, what else? What else could we do? Here we go.
All right. I want Silva's got to be a part of it. That's all I know right now. I'm building the rest of the comp. Give me a moment.
Okay. All right.
I want Sylv, even though typically I hate on Sylv so much.
Ready for duty.
And then my next is going to be I think a Ghoul Dan. I want like a 2-3 that is the 2-man is just unstoppable and the 3-man has so much wave clear that it doesn't even matter. That's what I want.
Are they gonna try to just take Medivh away from Teammate and then do the crazy back and forth shenanigans?
You could do that. You know, what's the nickname on that one? Anybody?
Was just
the
Medivh?
Braxis extended Medivh portal on this map. It's got to be something. It's somebody clever. Like it's not me, obviously, but it's somebody on Twitter has got to come up with a clever name for that one.
All right.
Braxis, you know.
I mean, yeah, we can't compete with you guys at home
No.
and your combo creations. Your names have been on point, so tweet using the hashtag HGC. So far, this is decidedly not cheese.
Yeah, the Artanis is very much what we have seen from Superstars in the past. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna keep it the same, even in the fact that they ended up selecting the map there over the first pick. Zarya was picked up for Teammate. Where are they gonna be moving next year? Zarya is a first pick. This is something we saw from Tempo Storm on this map. It's surprising.
What about Sergeant Hammer?
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Give me the hammer.
Stim Drone Hammer.
I want some hammer. I don't know what else I want though, but I do want. Yeah, that'd be good. What if you go the medevac? All right, EDG versus MVP Black Dragonshire Spring Global Championship. Oh, what if we do it? Give him the all shoot. This is a terrible map for that. I take it back. Don't do that. All right, Malf Gul'dan is going to be the selection here for Team 8. Very well-rounded composition so far for them. Superstars got to be considering what they want to remove from the table. They, in fact, have gotten Faye back onto that Vola, but Faye is the Artanis player, correct?
Depends. Goku can play Artanis too, but Faye can, depending on what host he's going to play. Hosty also has played Vola before, but generally it's Faye. So yeah, they flex all of those picks a little bit, just depending on what is added to fill out the whole composition. No Tychus, so another warrior, probably. Especially with Artanis, that's quite obvious.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know, man. I wanted Superstars to break it out. I really thought they were gonna just mainly on the map pick. I was like, all right, that's it. And everybody is so concerned with the cheese, but it's been so meta.
Less cheeseless,
yeah,
essentially.
It's been cheeseless. It's been, you know, Morales is gonna be banned out there. One of her better maps, and no longer is the opportunity for the Sergeant Hammer Dream comp, but you know, I guess I'll live. And then, all right, so
here it is.
This is the rotation.
I believe.
I can't wait for this to be like the most basic. What about Murky? Actually, it could be. He could be, you know, the solo Dream up there. Get a couple of gank rotations. You know, if you're gonna catch us off guard, at least get us some.
Murky Task Leo.
I'd be down.
Oh no!
Found it.
I'm hiding under the desk.
Gilly is legitimately under the desk right now. Someone help. What is it?
Why?
Alrighty then, let's go.
That's why they hovered. Wait, but they didn't ban Tychus.
No, they did not ban it. They, in fact, did not ban the Tychus. All right, well, this is going to be a Cho'Gall game, I guess, is really how we're going to put this. What do you think? Is it going to be the traditional Hammer of Twilight, you know, Shadow Bolt volley?
You know how I feel about their heroic abilities.
It's got...
Upheaval.
Yeah.
All the time.
Into Twisting Nether.
Yeah.
All day, baby. I agree.
Look, they all have Upheaval and Artanis swaps.
Think about it. Unbeatable. Honestly, the fact that the strategy hasn't come out earlier. It is. I can confirm it's got... actually, that's not true. Dahaka and Leoric are the choice. No surprise on the Leo, considering the Drain Hope, percentile max health. That's all you want against Tychus. But they did avoid moving into the Tychus route, though.
Yeah.
For Team A, so maybe it will be a little bit Hariel and Ariel. All right, so this is a little bit old school.
It is. Ariel Cho'Gall sends me back to our PAX days when Tempo Storm busted that out. I don't remember what battleground it was on, though.
I remember the first time I ever saw the strategy, I think it was Tempest, and they did it on BOE. I don't know about North America the first time it ever came out, but Tempest was the original creator of that strategy after Ariel released.
Shrines.
Yeah, either way, it's a bit of a doozy. The empathetic link onto him, he eats so much damage, it helps her hope so very much, and then can heal him pretty much back up to full there. So it's going to be hard in the laning phase, but I can't help but feel like I'm not sold on it. It is going to be different. I like it, and it's not so different that I'm like, oh, where are they going with this? Like, what's the idea? It makes sense. It is a little bit standout, but their laning phase, I think, is going to be pretty weak, and that's a lot of Brax's holdout.
So it'll probably be, I would think, Dahaka up and top. Sometimes you see Leoric there, but in the case of wanting to have Leoric to help take down the health bar, especially of Cho'Gall.
Well, okay, so actually you put Leo on the 4. Or, excuse me, Cho'Gall on the 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right, Artanis versus Dahaka probably up and top,
so then
and then
Leo to be able to try and get the matchup into the Cho'Gall percent on max health. Yeah, because you don't want Cho on his own because he needs the Ariel. And then if you put the Ariel there, then suddenly your Vola is just on an island kind of doing her own thing. That's not what you want. So, yeah, running that, and I would just, lane swap. If you're going to catch your opponent off guard, just do everything a little bit weird. The whole rest of the game. Make it hard to be predictable when it comes to rotations and decision-making because you don't see a Cho'Gall every day.
Leo is the only person for Team 8 that can do percent-based damage. Yeah. And that will be accentuated once he can get Crushing Hope at 13. But it is Braxis. You don't want to lose out too much in the early game because you do have to deal with the big Zerg pushes.
I would not mind seeing a Tranquility this game into the Cho'Gall because they do want that long sustaining fight and you might need to be able to keep up with it. That being said, you also might just need a raw burst to get the follow-up. I don't yeah, there's not enough burst. I want to do it. Now looking at it, when Gul'dan's your only backliner, I'd take the Trank, take the long fight, and eventually whittle down, hopefully, Cho'Gall's health bar.
Well, let's see if Cho'Gall is what is needed for Superstars to get a victory in this series, or if Teammate just closes out 3-0. Cho'Gall.
Cho'Gall. Who's on it? I don't even. So Goku.
Strain, Hosty, Sosty.
The Sosty. I like that one. The SSS Osty.
The SSS
The SSS Osty. All aboard the SSS Osty. That's so stupid, but so good. All at the same time. All right. He's moved already into the queue there at level 1 on Cho. Ario's questioning what she wants her level 1 to be. Same with Artanis. Other than that, we see Shield. Spec there for Yoda on the Zarya. Malfurion going into that Innervate. Echoed Corruption's going to keep it the norm, and then specking into W there for Leoric. So
yeah, I very much like the Drain Hope build. That's going to increase range. Later on, you can increase how much healing you can get out of it too, as well as then later on, of course, moving into the end, having it up more often.
Oh,
this might just be the end of the SS Hosty.
But then you remember that his health bar is huge.
Yeah.
And he's going to be all right, at least for now.
We'll be sure to keep you updated on builds. Generally, Cho's like to build into the Surging Fist, especially because he doesn't have a lot of options for escape other than hitting Hurry Up Oath for Gall to let him run away and get that movement speed boost. So Spurred Onward was the choice for Gall to give initial speed boost for that, and then Surging Dash to increase the range and speed of Surging Fist.
Yeah, look at that Leoric, the amount of damage Justin's able to put out there. And post 13, there's going to be a lot more. He just into the room. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, SS Hosty's sinking fast to the Titanic. That was so fast. Okay, I'm just making sure I saw this correctly. He queued into that, right?
I love it. The B-steps too. So good.
No, it hurts my stomach. Right into the room. Oh. Okay.
Me and our makeup artist is gonna be so mad at us.
I'm crying. Oh my goodness.
All right, let's try. Let us try to get back on track here.
Oh, I admit. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. The game is happening. People are throwing me left. You can't keep laughing. It's eating at my soul.
Don't look at me then.
Okay. We're good. We're good. I'm telling you, I'm thinking of all the sad things.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, oh,
Good.
okay. Here we go.
All right. Beacons. That's happening.
They're up. Yeah, in fact, they are up. So we'll see how this works out. It's the SSS Hosty. Is trying to make plays here in the bottom lane. The Artanis Dahaka lane, over time, Dahaka should be able to apply pressure. So they are putting a lot on Cho'Gall here. To be able to perform, and so far it's not looking like he's going to do too well. Another thing to talk about too when it comes to Cho'Gall and Ario, with that AoE healing, it's very important that everybody stacks, and that means Vala has to follow the essentially main heal target, which is always going to be Cho'Gall, and that means she's going to be out of position. So it's very difficult to get the cross healing between two. Just something to keep in mind.
Wave clear has been excellent for Teammate too. All the members of Superstars have had the worst time trying to bust out into this bottom lane, and Iacona throws Yoda back into a wall, but Teammate is going to take out the well and just keep the push on, and why not? They have Superstars backed so far into a corner. Vala went up and at least got a mercenary camp to help push back Teammate, but this is only a temporary solution.
Yeah, and it's just the aggression there on the top lane. I'm surprised Artanis has done really so well there into the Dahaka matchup. And here he goes, Justin moving aggressive. Good detainment strike there coming out from Iacona. And so far, this bottom lane is, you know, it's not doing too well here, but in the end, when they're winning the top, it's not going to be that big of a problem. Just, it makes me a little bit concerned for, you know, the future of SSS Hosty here.
Yeah, especially because, Superstars have kept the top lane for now, but the amount of damage that the bottom lane has done for Team 8, Wells down, towers are down, Goku's getting low, somebody probably going to rotate up to try to help him out. Glau has... he's actually just going to go all the way back, and then he can just brush Stalker back in. And the fort's starting to take damage now.
Yeah, this is a huge victory here so far for Team 8 into this game. So much so they might have to, you know, consider aggressive just kind of rotations here for Superstars.
Yeah.
In fact, they're going to do the exact opposite. Team 8 is not going to make that transition because they are doing so well here into the bottom lane. Or Fade it at least as they come back there. Buds with another good root, and Cho'Gall there eating a lot of the harassment coming out from Prismaticism.
Yeah, slow from Leoric makes it very easy for Prismaticism to get a lot more stacks off of Cho'Gall and the rest of Superstars too. Echoed Corruption is almost done. The Energy Quest maximum charge is done too, and so is the fort in bottom. But that does at least alleviate some of the issues for Superstars now. They are at least freer to make some different rotations, maybe get some mercenary camps to help out in other lands.
Yeah, and getting that swap very early on in the positioning now that fort's down, it's just going to stonewall the map even harder. I'm trying to find the win condition, I really am, here for Superstars with this Cho'Gall comp, and I can't help but feel like it's all about tens. Maybe this game, the momentum could swing, but for now, they obviously just don't have the laning matchup to really be able to compete here with Team A.
So double back is why you're seeing the Dread Orb jump back after at level 4, and then Edge of Madness is increased damage for Shadow Flame off of Gall to closer targets. And there are a lot of melee people to hope that you can hit with that. As for Cho, Runed Gauntlet, so after Rune Bomb, his basic attack does more damage. And then Power Surge, the other one you like to pair with Surging Dash at level 1. There goes the swap. Does get Yoda into a good position.
Yeah,
for at least Superstars to get a kill.
Yeah, and it forced Buds into the cleanse as well, so a minor cooldown there, 56% when it comes to the math objective. Cho'Gall now being left on his own, so it looks like they figured it out that they felt like that was not working out well for them. But with 10 picked up, I expect, you know, Team 8 is going to just force with this 10. There's very little wave clear on the side of Superstars composition. They're putting... It's going to be very difficult. When this, when 100-0 hits post 10 for Team 8, there is going to be a lot of structures falling on the side of Superstars.
Superstars have fairly good clear though, right? They've got Iacona who's got area damage, Faye same with multi-shot. Cho'Gall, Gall can continue to just chuck out all of his abilities to defend, but without heroic abilities, that's one huge problem. The other huge problem is that the fort is already down in the lane with the Zerg's pushing for Team 8.
There's going to be the isolation used onto Cho'Gall. The root is the follow-up. A large amount of damage. There is going to be the silence attempt to be able to confirm the kill, but he has nowhere to run.
SS Hosty coming into port. Back at the side of the blue base, just in time for the enemy Zerg to start pushing toward the keep of Superstars.
All right, so this is where things are going to hurt. I do like the fact that Superstars is committing resources to top to try and, you know, at least soak the experience. Maybe not having two of them maybe be the best choice. In fact, Ariel is going to back now. But until 10 hits, there is not much to be looking for. I can't help but feel like this is going to be a Shadow Bolt volley in Hammer of Twilight, and it's just going to make us both sad. I feel like that is going to be the game that we see here.
It's already somewhat sad, Dread. Here comes the swap. Maybe Goku can make it better. Entomb goes down too, and that was a strange interaction from the swap. Nice Warify from the other side, and Artanis is dragged to destruction by Glaurung. Another kill for Team 8. Heroic abilities, a lot of them used, and with lower respawn timers. It's not so much as to win the game yet, but total control for Team 8.
Yeah, and I don't see it really stopping unless these 10s change things. It's Hammer and Twilight, dude, in Shadow Bolt. Not like this. Does it make more sense? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they're afraid of bringing the Twilight Dream into the team. You know, that could be the case. Either way, I've just always been so unimpressed with these heroics put together.
Here we go. Surging Fist got stun on Justin. That's one kill to help Superstars get back into this game. Comeback experience helps out quite a bit. They're already up to almost level 11. They need to catch up to teammates level 13. But 13, remember, is a big spike for damage for Leoric.
Yeah, it is it's beyond big, really. Especially, like, it's only going to get worse there when it comes to the Leoric talent. 13 and 16 is what makes him a good counter there. Long going in for the dive. Can he get the drag? That's going to be the Entomb. Big Age is going to be used there. Silence is going to hit a lot of members as Ball is in a tough spot. The drag, though, coming out from Glarung. Max range as well, confirming the kill. Big Roots coming out from Buds. The Horrify as well. Prismaticism there. They're going to be able to clean that up relatively quickly and now set their scope. What seems to be a boss. Very fast decision-making here coming out from Team 8, and it's just full control.
Every member of Team 8 played that amazingly, too. From the Roots that went down, the Horrify, very concerted effort from Team 8, and that nets them a boss. They have level 13 too. Beacons will be up soon for them to get another Zerg push, and with already one keep down on Superstar side of the base, they have to babysit that lane, let alone trying to get back out on the map and get beacons.
Yeah, and they're going to get even more pressure, just paint the map red, whether that be